Well, good afternoon, my loves. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. It is Monday, May 2nd, and today's mantra is my guides are always with me, I am safe. My guides are always with me, I am safe. My guides are always with me, I am safe. Kind of like what we said yesterday. You are so loved and so watched over by the archangels, the angels, God Himself, Jesus. So you're safe. You're safe to make changes in your life. Changes in a new job. Make small changes to your house, maybe. Paint that wall bright red. Or, let's see, change the colors of change your rugs out to tile. Change your hair color from blonde to purple. Get a haircut. Change is scary, right? Yeah, I know. I'm married to a Taurus, and Tauruses dread change. They don't like change at all. Me, on the other hand, I can go with the flow. I like change. Change to me is fun. It's new. It's exciting. It's and adventurous. And I like adventures. So the card says, don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into the one who can take it. Wow. So, if you're not in love, you will be real soon. Spring is about finding love, finding your other half. God just wants us all to be happy, but we first need to find happiness within ourselves. And then we can explore more and do more. I love this card, change. Just show me the first step and change me into the one who can take it. Can you take it? Are you looking for a change? Changing jobs, maybe. Maybe you want to change your career all the way around. That might be it. Maybe you still want to be a healer, but instead of being a nurse anymore, you want to be the doctor. Well, that sounds like fun. Maybe instead of being a teacher at a daycare, a preschool program, maybe you want to go back and get some higher education and maybe be an elementary school teacher. Or maybe instead of just cooking at home for yourselves and your family, maybe you want to be a culinary chef. That's pretty cool. Or maybe you want to be an airline stewardess. Change is always scary because you never know what's going to be at the end of the road. But if you don't like what's at the end of the road, you can go farther. You can add on to that road and maybe take it to another area. So instead of maybe being a doctor or a nurse, you want to be a cosmetologist or mortician or cop. All amazing professions. Or maybe you just want to be a grocery store owner or own a McDonald's or a Burger King or Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe you just want to manage a fast food restaurant like Wendy's. Doesn't matter what you are, just that you are doing it with great skill and love. I saw a video and the video said that we should love everything we do, including our jobs. So if you're going to work every day dreading it, can't wait for the weekend, can't wait for this, can't wait for, then you're in the wrong profession. Because what you do for a living should be fun. I know lots of people who go to work and they're like, I love it. I love what I do. For instance, my cousin Carolyn just got a job at a senior living place. And just so happened to be a place that I and my daughter used to work at years ago. And we loved it there too. It was such a quaint place. It still is. And Gail was always just the nicest lady you could ever have as a boss. Cross her, though, and she can really get upset. But who can't? Who is it that who do you know that cannot go from being the sweet little kitty cat, and then you piss them off and they become a attacking mountain lion? Yeah. I don't know many people who don't turn into that mountain lion. But show me the first step. That's what my prayers are today. Lord God, show me the first step. Tell me what actions to take. Show me the way. Show me the way. Bring me into where I need to be. I want to be happy in everything I say and do. I want to honor you every single day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep at night. I'm feeling like picking another card for us all. I think we're going to use the Cosmic Journey Oracle, because these. I love these too. These have not just great scenery on it, but they're just so much fun and they make you think. And it causes you to want to journal. Do you have your journal book? Have you been writing in it? Keeping a log of when you make a connection to a number, say, let me see. As a matter of fact, yesterday it was 111. And I remember, there's an angelic number. I wonder what it is that I should be recognizing. What was he doing at that moment? Now, it was Sunday, and I still want to live at the ocean. And I said to Dave, I said, whether we use it as a summer house or if we rent it out to people or give it, or if we move there. I'll move there. I don't care. I'll come by myself. In the summertime, I can take the kids along. It doesn't matter. The only one who would actually make it there would be probably Sophia. I mean, April and Andrew would come down to see me, I'm sure. But they're not going to leave me keep the girls for the summer. Be fun, though. But that's what I was doing. And I think that was the angel's way of saying, you're on the right track. I don't know. Maybe it won't be Myrtle Beach I go to. Maybe it'll be Virginia Beach. Maybe it'd be Rehoboth. Or Siesta Keys. Oof. I love Siesta Keys. Florida itself is beautiful, but like I said, it's hard for me to get Dave to change. So maybe what I need to do is say, Father God, show me how I can change Dave to want to do this. Yeah, but yeah, I have my journal here. It was my April and now it's my May journal. And I've just been jotting down things down inside of it. Things I need to do, my burn ritual for the new moon and my burn ritual for the full moon, setting intentions, all kinds of fun things. Writing down dreams, from the night, because a lot of times your angels talk to you that way, in your dreams. And that's where I see most of my angels at. My mom comes to me in my dreams. I love it. And I hate when I wake up because it's like, Mom, it just didn't seem like enough time. But she always comes back to me a little while later. Today was my parents' wedding anniversary. Oh, I don't even know how many years. It would have been quite a few. My mom met Clay when I was about 11. I think they were together for 7 or 8 years before I mean, after they met. And they got married at my grandparents' house. It was a quaint little thing. I have pictures of my Aunt Emma standing up for my mom, and my stepdad Clay, his nephew Brian stood up for him. It was just nice. The minister was there. My mom had a short white dress on. She looked so pretty. So pretty. Clay had a suit on. He used to say, "Got my monkey suit on." He was just here today. Said to me, "You know, it was your mom and mine anniversary." I said, "Yeah." I said, "So why aren't you out doing something that you like to do?" They loved fishing. My mom loved to fish. He goes, I know. He says, "I should be out there." I said, "Well, get what you need to get done and take your pole along. I don't even care if you fish in a creek, river. Just do it. And while you're standing there, talk to her. It's not like she isn't here." He goes, "I know. She clunks me on the head with leaves and sticks and stuff." I said, "She's just trying to get your attention because you don't pay attention." So she figures if she lets that tree branch fall on your head, and it's just how some people are. So from the cosmic journey, I got your 11-year-old self. And it says that the child inside of you never goes away unless you stop letting them out. Then they wither away inside, and they're your magical inner child with a mischievous little grin and sparkle in their eyes. Your 11-year-old self wants to play, explore, and feel safe. Your 11-year-old self is also more perceptive than you realize. They know when they're safe and they know when they're not, and will create armor around their hearts to survive. How will you treat an 11-year-old? Coax your magic child to come out and play. So what do you think? What do you think your 11-year-old self would be saying right now? What do you think they want to do? You think they want to play? Run and catch the ball outside? Play some baseball? We used to play baseball when I was young with the neighborhood kids, and we played kickball. We also used to play dodgeball, but that could be a little dangerous because, man, my cousin would throw that ball and hit me, and it stung. It was like, ow, I don't like this game. So what do you want to share with me about your 11-year-old you? Anything? Any good memories? My cousin, well, his name is Ed, but we'll call him Tiger because that's what his nickname was all my life growing up, and I still have a hard time with calling him Ed. We used to make mushy gully. We used to take, my grandmother used to get these tin plates, that pie comes in, and Tiger and I would take a couple of the ones that my grandmother was going to throw away anyways, and we'd take them outside. And my grandfather had a well that you cranked the handle and the water would come out the nozzle, and we would make mud, and we called it mushy gully. Oh, the things we did to entertain ourselves. Sometimes I miss being a child because I miss my grandparents, you know. And back in those days, I did feel safe. Yeah, you know, you don't have a care in the world when you're a kid, unless you're a kid with cancer. But when you're a strong, healthy kid, you have no fears. You climb in trees, rocks, mountains, dirt biking. For me, it was horses. I had a pony named Candy. And my Aunt Dorothy had her horse named Ginger. Ginger only had one eye. And it's so funny because my Aunt Dorothy would go down the road to Mr. and Mrs. Allwine's farm. There's a couple that lived below us down the street, and she would help with the horses there. And my grandmother would say, you know, are they paying you to do this? And one day she came home with a horse. I'll never forget that. My grandmother's mouth, her jaw just dropped like, she's, and my Aunt Dorothy said that she had, that Ginger was very scared of being out in the pasture. She had moon blindness. And the one eye she couldn't see at all. The other eye she could, but she needed to be kind of in a pasture by herself. So my Aunt Dorothy would take her out and ride her bareback. For the most part, she rode her bareback. And I would get my little girl Candy out. Of course, I didn't ride bareback at the time. I rode with a saddle. And ponies. Ugh. They'll kick you as the day is long. They're so darn nasty. I have yet to find a pony that wasn't one. But my Candy was special to me nonetheless because my grandfather got her for me. Tell me a little girl who has never said, may I have a pony for my birthday? And how many of you got that pony for your birthday? I did. It was spoiled. But that's what childhood is all about. Childhood is about growing up, not having a care in the world, and yet still learning lessons. Don't touch the stove, it'll burn you, and you do it anyway. Don't get too close to the fire because the sparks fly, you know, depending upon what kind of wood you're using. Pine goes ping, 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 and those pings come out and they can burn you. You know, be careful how close you get to the back of a pony because it'll kick you. And yet, you see it all the time, people holding on to the back of the horse's butt to let them know that they're standing there. I, to this day, still have a fear of walking behind the back of a horse. I mean, I'm much better about it. I don't like it. I don't like picking up the horse's back hoof either to clean it out, but you do what you got to do. Well, I don't have horses anymore either, so. Be a change. Do something different. If you're tired of the same old all the time, that's why I started this channel. Share my experiences of my childhood. Most of them I'll share. Most of them I won't. Or I should say a few I won't. I'm still working through those traumas. And once I can let them go, at least that part of my life will be healed. It's not easy. But I work through it one day at a time. And then I have my friend Christine Gold, who's been helping me out tremendously. So if you want to know what your life purpose is, look up Christine Gold, 24K Healing. She has a 6-week program, 6-month program, and a year program. She does Reiki. She does childhood trauma. She helps you find your purpose. She doesn't judge. It's a safe place to go. You can talk one-on-one with her. She has a 30-minute where you can talk to her one-on-one. But it's my goal one day too, to help people through childhood trauma. I keep saying drama. I don't know why. And when I speak childhood trauma, I'm not talking about getting spanked. I'm talking about people hurting you, being bullied, being molested, being terrorized, by someone, joking or not. About people blaming you for things that was not in your control, but blamed you for it day in and day out the rest of your young adult life, and had you believe that it was your fault. But anyhow, I'm making changes in my life for the better, and I will be here for you always. So if you ever need to talk, most of you can get a hold of me on Messenger under Patty Hoysa. Those of you who have my phone number, my phone is open for you all the time. You can call me. I'm always here to listen. I can't tell you what to do, but I can listen to you. I can cry with you. I could scream with you. I can pray with you. Because I love you. That's what I'm here for. So anyways, you all think about that. So let me know, what do you plan on changing? What do you need to change in your life? Is it an eating problem? Do you stress eat? I do. And I've been doing it a lot lately since I started learning about my childhood trauma. So I'm praying that once I get this all sorted out and that the stress eating will stop and I can eat better and get my weight back under control. Not to mention, I just had a friend walk out of my life for no apparent reason, so that didn't help any either. But I have my family, and I have my few close friends, and that's all I need. Oh, and I have the love of God and Jesus and the whole angelic realm, ancestors, ascendant masters, angels, guides, guardians. What more could I ask for? A beach house. Shh. I'm going to start manifesting it. Now that I heard Abraham Hicks say 55 and 5. So take one thing that you want to manifest in your life. Write it down 55 times for 5 days in a row. Because what you do is you change your thoughts. A lot of people say, think root is money is the root to all evil. No, you can do a lot of good with money. You can help out people who have animal sanctuaries. You can help children out who are facing the scariness of the disease, cancer, and the parents. I just wish it wasn't such a toxic environment in which there has to be a cure. There has to be. Because I hate to think that, but I do. I hate to think that all these children are dying every year from cancer because they don't want to expose the cure, because that's less money that they'll get then. But what about the lives of the people that you're saving? Change. Be the change. It's all what it's all about. It's all about being the change. Having the courage, having the wisdom, having the momentum to go ahead and do it. But back to the manifestation, you figure out one thing that you want. Say it's to earn. Okay, let me think about this. So, I want a beach house, right? So, what I need is maybe not so much the beach house as much as it is the money for the beach house. So say I make $5,000 a month. Well, what I ask for is for the money to flow easily to me. And I'd be happy to share the wealth. And being completely grateful. Write that 55 times down for 5 days, and it'll change your mindset. Worth a try, right? If anything else, your penmanship will get really good. And then after you write it down 55 times, say it 10 times. Get it embedded into your brain. Money is not evil. Money is good. And maybe, maybe just ask for enough that you can live comfortably at the shore, have food and clothing. Like most of the places I've looked at are under $200,000, and they're in a campground. How great is that? And the campground has pools, and it's like an amusement park. It is so cool. And the golf cart, you can take the golf cart from your house to the ocean every day. It's within, a quarter of a mile or a half mile or a few blocks, whatever, depending upon where it is. But the property rental is a bit expensive. The closer you are to the beach, it's $12,000 a year. Farther away is $8,000. A little farther away is $7,000, and then farthest away, I believe, is $5,000. Yes. But you get all that, you get a gated community and everything else, and you get your own private stretch of beach. Sounds like a plan. And I figured maybe I can pull cards for people, do some Reiki for people, one-on-one sessions. I do want to get my PayPal going on here. And if what I do resonates, helps you at all, please share it so I can broaden my my member count. All you need is that one next action, that one next step, one step forward to where you're going. God will help you. God helps us all because He loves us all. And I love you too. Have a very blessed day, my friends, and I'll see you tomorrow.